Whenever you're ready to create a new quiz within Microsoft Form, select the Add New Quiz button. The difference between a quiz and a form is that a quiz allows you to use some built-in math tools, allocate correct answers, provide feedback on a range of responses given by the participant, and allocate points. With any text on a form or a quiz, highlighting it will open a text editing bubble. This allows you to change the format of the text, change the colour, size, and also use bullet points. These may be particularly useful in your description where you may want to issue success criteria or further information. Highlighting in order to access this additional editing bar is available throughout your quiz or form. To add an image to your form, select the media button at the end of the row. You'll be given three options: image search, upload from OneDrive, or upload from a device. Using image search, you can search Bing and you'll be provided with a range of Creative Commons images. These are copyright-free images which you can use. Select the image and choose Add. The image will appear in your header bar. You can also provide success criteria or further information in the description bar if you so wish. To add a question to your quiz, select Add New. You'll be given a range of question types. There are a further 4 options in the drop-down menu: multiple choice, text response. This can also include numerical responses and may be suitable if you want to issue a maths assignment. Ratings, using stars or numbers. Dates, which may be useful for history departments or where quizzes are used to set targets. Rankings, Likert, or file uploads, and we'll come to file upload later. There's also a Net Promoter Score, which allows you to rate something on a scale of 1 to 10, for example, understanding of a concept shared. And you can create sections. This may be useful if your quiz pertains to a range of different curriculum areas or sections of a topic. Here we're going to include a multiple choice option. Select your question type and add in your information. You'll be given a range of option buttons. However, if you require more, you can add these at the bottom. Type in the box, and the AI, which is built in, may suggest additional options. You can change the order of your answers by using the 6 dots located at the start of each line when in editing mode. Simply drag and drop to the location that you want to have the answer in. At the end of each row, you'll also see 3 icons: delete the suggested response, provide feedback, and identify a correct answer. In this case, our correct answers are Saturn, Uranus, and Jupiter, which is the largest planet. You can also add feedback. Similarly, you can provide feedback if an answer is incorrect. This means when the form is being completed and the quiz is submitted to you, the recipient will also see any incorrect answers indicated by a pink bar and the feedback, letting them know where they may want to revisit in their coursework notes or providing them with the correct answer. If your answer of multiple responses being correct, remember to ensure that you've selected the multiple answers toggle. You can make a question mandatory, and each question has 3 dots in the bottom corner. These give you the option to shuffle the questions as they're being shared. That means that any participant, as they go through, will see the answers in a slightly different order to the person seated next to them. You can use maths tools, subtitle, which can provide additional information. This is particularly useful if you're sharing media within a question, and branching, and we'll look at that shortly too. In the bottom left-hand corner, you will notice a box for points. You're able to allocate points to a question if you so wish. If you don't want to use points, leave the box blank. You can choose to add a new question using the button below the question you're on. Alternatively, you can copy a current question and make an exact copy. This means if your questions have a theme all the way through, it may reduce your workload, and you can simply edit some of the keywords. For this example, we're going to add a new text question. Here, we're going to ask a maths question. So, using my 3 dots, I select the maths option. You'll notice now that I've been given additional text space. Type in the top question bar, and your equation or maths sum would go here. Clicking on the bar will give you a built-in calculator. You can either use the calculator if you have a touchscreen device, or you can type in your response. Here we've written in our sum and we've selected OK. We're going to add answers. So our answer here is, it's a simple way to use maths notation. This may be especially useful if you're using fractions. You can also use the maths tool in multiple choice questions. State your question. Select OK. The built-in AI will suggest responses. So we know that this answer is going to be 9. So I can click it and identify it as the correct answer. I can also provide feedback again, or I can remove it. I can also put in some incorrect answers as decoys. And again, using the grab handles, I can shuffle. This quick and handy time-saving tool may be of particular interest to science, maths, or geography departments. Within your quiz, you may also be provided with some question ideas based on those that you've issued above. If you wish to add them, simply click the ones you want and choose Add Selected. These will automatically be generated within your forum and the correct answer will be identified. Some other types of questions you may want to add into your quiz are a date question. Here, type in your question, and I may want to add some media to this. To add media to this question, select the media button, and this time, rather than an image from my OneDrive, Bing, or device, I'm going to choose adding a video. Here you can paste a link to your Microsoft Stream, which you may have with a group or team. You can paste a link from the internet or from your OneDrive if you've recorded some school-based resources. Alternatively, you can paste in a YouTube clip. Select Add, and the clip, which is pertinent to the question and may form as part of a reminder, appears above the question for the learner. The video plays within the form, so users of small handheld devices don't need to worry about multiple tabs being open on their device. You can issue specific instructions, and again, highlighting opens up my additional editing window. This may be useful if you're watching a video and perhaps want to highlight keywords in your description. The last kind of question we're going to demonstrate is the file upload question. When uploading a file, this removes the option to share your form beyond Glow. Forms and quizzes can be shared with anyone. However, sharing them beyond Glow will not capture a Glow username. Sharing them within Glow allows you to have additional settings. Using the file upload question, you'll automatically be given this pop-up window informing you that any files that are uploaded will be saved into your OneDrive. Only Glow users may contribute. File upload question allows you to ask participants of your form to contribute by taking, sharing and capturing their learning experiences and uploading them. This may be of use if you want them to share coursework, issue a specific challenge and they're working remotely, or if you want them to create some digital format and they can share it with you directly from their device to the forum. This would include video, audio files, or photographs. Ask the question. Once you've issued your question, here I can choose how many files I want them to upload. I can choose between 1 and 10, and I can also choose the file size and have a maximum limit set on each of the uploads. For an image, 10 megabytes is probably plenty, and when I'm happy, I can click Add New. If I feel that I want to add sections in, I can add in sections at any time and move questions up and down into the sections. If you no longer require a section, simply click it, tap on the 3 dots at the section heading and choose to remove the section. You can choose to just remove the sections, or you can choose to remove it including all of the questions attached. If I wanted to use branching in my forum, select a question and go to the bottom 3 dots. Branching allows my learners to move around within my quiz or forum, meaning that if a learner is consistently understanding a concept, they can move on to a new section or area of the curriculum in my quiz. Multiple choice questions will each give you the option to choose what you want the young person to do when they're completing the form. They can go to the end, choose a specific question, go to the next question, or go to a specific section. If you no longer want to use branching in your quiz or forum, simply go to the top of the branching options page and select the 3 dots. Hit reset and all branching will be removed. To review what your quiz will look like, you can use the preview button. Preview lets you see what a learner will see on a computer or on a mobile. Built-in accessibility features of Immersive Reader are available on a PC or a device. The screen can be
End-of-term checkup.
Learners are also able to see multiple choice questions in this way, change the text size, background colour, use syllables to break up more complex words, as well as translate into a range of languages. We can also use a picture dictionary. When you've previewed it, select back. To find out how to share a quiz or a form, please check out our bite-sized video on sharing your form and quiz. Once you've issued your quiz or form, your responses will appear in the tab at the top. The number will indicate the amount of the responses you've had. Therefore, if you have a class of 30, you would be expecting 30 responses. Here I can see I have 1 response. Selecting the tab opens a new window. I'm given a summary box at the top which shows me how many responses, the time taken to complete, and whether or not my form is still live. I'm also able to see an overall summary of the responses which have been given. The colours are not changeable at present. I can choose to review each participant's answers. This allows me to see who has submitted the form, what their score was, the time they took to complete it, and which questions were correct or incorrect. You're able to use the 3 dots to delete a response, print a response as a PDF, or to post scores. Post scores is a handy way in which you can share participants' feedback with them. The question mark icon at the top of the screen will give you further information. You're able to see if there was points awarded, it would give you a percentage, it would show you that you've graded it, and it would allow you to preview it. Preview is what the young person sees. So here I can see that my quick run through gave me 67%. I got these questions correct. Any questions which are incorrect have a pink box around them. Again, with my summary responses, I can choose the 3 dots and I can delete all of the responses. I can print the summary page. I can also create a summary link which can be shared. You can personalise your theme using the 3 dots for more settings. You can extend the date that the form is available for and set cut-offs. Using the Forms Home button allows me to go back and see my forms at a glance. I can see the latest one in my recents that I just created and how many responses it has. If I want to reuse this form or slightly amend it for differentiation, I can use the 3 dots and I can choose to copy the form. Copying the form will take an identical copy of the form but will not take any of the respondees' data.